Hello everyone, how are you? Hope so you all are very fine. Okay, in last period we have seen some of the writing skill. In that writing skill, see one of the poem we have seen, you have completed writing work also. Then in last period only workbook writing so much we have did near about up to 3.3. Here, one of the activity has been given in 3.2. So, what is that activity? With the help of writing work, or if you are coming into existence in a good way in a writing work, you have to look after to reading skill also. Your reading should be also very powerful. So, for that purpose, this activity has been given as read aloud. Okay, see, first of all I will read and I will show you how to read. Then what is your work of today? You have to read this lesson, this activity, and you have to make it as a audio clip. That audio clip you have to send on your group itself, so that all the students, all your friends will able to listen your voice, because so many days happen I have not heard your voice only, so I am very eager to listen your voice. So my dear students, it's a humble request to you that while reading, tell your parents to make your audio clip, and that audio clip you can send in your group. So see, Sakshi's box. Sakshi found a box. She opened it. There was a fairy and some pens in the box. Hello Sakshi, shall we do some paintings? Asked the fairy. She gave Sakshi a paint brush. First, they painted with violet and indigo colors. Then, they painted with blue and green colors. And then, they painted with yellow, orange and red colors. Sakshi said, look at our rainbows. Will you present like our rainbows? Will your parents like our rainbows? Asked the fairy. Yes, said Sakshi. My parents will like our rainbow pictures and will say you have made a beautiful painting. The fairy smiled and hugged Sakshi. Sakshi said goodbye to the fairy. Okay, now see, immediately the next activity is there, as you have to color the rainbow. As you all are very habitual for drawing the rainbow and you are very habitual for coloring also. So once again today in your notebook you have to make this rainbow also. Again one of the activities there, that 3.3. Again let's speak. Okay, it was first activity was read aloud, and then this activity is let's speak. So you have to see the picture, you have to observe the picture, and you have to say one sentence for the picture. For example, see, this is a picture of a girl. A girl is on the bicycle. So the sentence is a girl is riding a bicycle. Then see next one, the boy is climbing on tree. So a boy is climbing a tree. Then a woman is driving a car. A man is ironing clothes. A boy is skipping a rope. A girl is skipping a rope. A man is driving a tractor. A woman is planting rice saplings. A boy is riding a horse. And a girl is feeding a cow. Okay, so this also activity, once again you have to make your video clip and you have to audio clip you have to make and you have to send on group. Okay, now see next one, that is 3.4. Now it's a story time. Okay, Nina's dream is the name of the story. Dream Sapna. Okay, Nina is the name of a girl. So see, listen carefully. Nina was a little girl. She lived in a small village near Divegar in Konkan. Okay, Konkan region. Her parents worked in the field. Her village was near to the sea, near the coastal area. If you are going in the Konkan, you will able to see a very huge ocean. सीज आर देयर, स्मॉल स्ट्रीम्स आर देयर, झरने भी है बहुत सारे. ओके, छोटे छोटे नदियाँ भी हैं और बड़े बड़े समंदर भी है. सो उसका घर कहाँ था? उसका घर भी एक समंदर के किनारे भी था. नियर द ओशन, नियर द सी. हर ब्रदर वेंट टू द ग्रासलैंड टू ग्रेज देयर कैटल. टू ग्रेज मीन्स व्हाट? चराना. ओके, गायों को चराते हैं, जानवरों को चराते हैं, तो वैसे वो चराने के लिए उसका भाई ग्रासलैंड मतलब वन में चला गया. द ओल्डर गर्ल्स फ्रॉम her lane went to bring firewood from the forest. So earlier in the time gas was not there. तो क्या था? चूल्हा होता था. गैस नहीं था तो चूल्हा होता था, और चूल्हे के लिए क्या लगती थी? लकड़ियाँ लगती थी. तो जो उसके आजू बाजू में ओल्डर मीन्स व्हाट? बड़ी जो लड़कियाँ थी वो कहाँ पे गई थी? वो फायरवुड लाने के लिए, मतलब चूल्हे के लिए लकड़ी लाने के लिए जंगल में गए थे. नीना sat under a mango tree and watched the birds, butterflies and clouds. She too wanted to fly like them. Okay, so Nina also went with the girls, and what they did? She went with the girls and she was not having any work. That is why what she did? She sat under one mango tree. एक झाड़ के नीचे बैठ गई. And what she was observing? She was observing birds, butterflies and clouds. Now, while observing this, all the things she said, she thought in the mind that I also want to fly with them. मुझे भी उनके जैसे उड़ना आना चाहिए. Many times you are also feeling likewise. If you are watching one of the butterfly sitting from one flower to another flower, you are also feeling that I also want to fly like butterfly. Correct? No, I also fly like birds. Birds are flying very high in the sky. So likewise, she also felt the same. When she saw fishes in the sea, she wanted to swim. Correct? When she saw that fishes are swimming in a very joyous mood in the water, she also thought that yes, मुझे भी तैरना चाहिए इनके जैसे. When she saw the sea, she wanted to cross it and see what is there on the other side. Okay, so from one side she started to swim, and she thought in the mind that I also want to see that what is there in the another side that I want to see. After dinner, when everyone slept in the front yard, she saw the moon, the stars and wanted to touch them. Okay, so at night we are taking dinner. In the morning we are taking breakfast. In the afternoon we are taking lunch. In the evening we are taking snacks, and at night we take dinner. Okay, so these are the different names given for our eating times. You also have to keep in the mind. See, once again, in the morning breakfast, in the afternoon lunch, then in the evening snacks, and at night dinner or supper. Okay, so at night after the dinner they were sleeping in the front yard. घर के आगे आंगन में सब लोग आराम से लेटे थे. And what she thought while sleeping? वो आसमान को देख रही थी. She was observing towards to the sky. And what she thought in the mind that I want to touch the moon and the nice stars. Then what has happened? See, when her mother heard her wishes, she smiled and said, girls cannot do all these things. Girls are not able to do all these things. Why? Because many limitations are there to the girls. अपने ज़माने में, पुराने ज़माने में गर्ल्स को पढ़ाई करना भी अलाउड नहीं था, और बाहर जाना तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. अभी भी कुछ घर ऐसे हैं कि जिन घर में लड़कियों को ये सब करना, पढ़ाई करना, बाहर जाके खेलना, ये मना है. बट दिस इज़ नॉट गुड एट ऑल. Okay, so what these girls' mother said that see, it is not allowed it for you. You will not able to do. How you will fly like a bird? Correct. How you will fly? How you will play with the moons and stars? How you will touch to them? Likewise, things her mother told to her. Nina felt, will my wishes ever come true? Nina was thinking only. Nina wanted to do all these things, and she said that when I will able to do all these things. Now see, One day, a smart lady came to their village. She had a bag, some books, and a purse on her shoulder. A very fair lady, a very smart and very clever lady, one day she came to their village. Nina ran to her and asked, "Who are you? Are you going to live in our village?" Nina was very curious girl. She was a very clever girl, and that is why she asked her, "Who are you? Can you tell me your name? And will you live with us?" Correct. So, what answer she gave? Just see. The lady smiled and said, "Yes, I am Rutuja. I am going to live in your village. We are going to start a activity center here for the little girls like you. I also lived and went to school in a small village like this." Okay, so it was a good news for this small girl. What was the good news? That the lady came for the education of the little girls only. She wanted to teach to little girls, and she wanted to teach them, she wanted to tell them many of the activities. She wanted to take many of the activities of these small girls, and that is why she wanted to open the activity center for the girls. In that activity centers, girls can learn swimming, girls can learn skipping, girls can learn reading, writing, communicating with others, and many other things, whatever the lady was knowing. And that is why this was a good news. After listening this news, Nina was happy. She held Rutuja's hand and took her home. She offered her some tea and laddus. Okay. So, after listening this news, Nina became very happy, and she thought that the teacher has to come to my house. Likewise, she holded the hand and she took her to her house. She offered her some tea and laddus. Rutuja said, "Thank you, Nina. I am a pilot, but I have left the job because I want to teach different things to little girls from villages." See, at first only I told that many of the girls were not allowed to take education. They were not allowed to express themselves, and that is why, as this Rutuja was a pilot, she left that job. Pilot means what? Who is driving an aeroplane. Who is sitting and riding on the aeroplane. The girl's profession was there, and she left that profession. She left that job. Why? Only for the sake of the education of little girls. She was thinking that as I became pilot, I also want to help some of the needy girls, those who are living in the villages. And so, likewise, she thought in the mind, and she left the job and she started to teach the small girls in the different villages. A pilot? Really? Nina was jumping with joy. "See, mother, girls can fly." Rutuja smiled and said, "They can sail across the ocean too." Mother too was very happy. Nina ran out to tell everyone about the new activity center. Now see, what was the thinking of the mother? Mother was not wrong, because it has happened with her also in her childhood. She was not allowed to go outside. She was not allowed to play with different her friends. She was not allowed to take education, and that is why she also said that you are not able to do this. But as this lady Rutuja came to their house and in their village, she understood. The girl understood that the girls also can smile, the girls also can jump, the girls also can fly in the sky in a very high way, and as that the girls also can go across the ocean. पानी में तैर भी सकते हैं और इस किनारे से उस किनारे तक भी जा सकते हैं. This much the girls are very very clever and very smart. So likewise, these teachings have been given by the pilot Lady Rutuja, and that is why the girl became very happy. So likewise, here the story has ended. Hope so you all have understood the story. Now the activity means the exercise will be given to you. Workbook completion is there. You all are requested to complete your workbook as early as possible and send the pics. Then two activities, read aloud and speak. This activity also has been given to you, so that both activities, video audio clip, you are requested to make and you are requested to send on the group in a very proper way without any mistake, in writing also and in speaking also. Okay, so shall we stop for the day? Yes, in next week again we'll meet with some of the grammar sections. So till that, bye all of you, take care.